Alright everyone, so this is Lance at Whooping Bass, and I want to show everybody how to rig a Texas rig start to finish. And in this video I'm going to use a Palomar knot on how to tie my knot. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add my 1/4 ounce slip sinker onto the line. So as you guys can see this, I'm going to go ahead and kind of thread this onto the line and just kind of push it up and out of the way. That's going to be instrumental in my Texas rig. So now what I'm going to do to tie a Palomar knot, I'm going to get the end of my line here and I'm going to actually double it up with some of my other line. So I'm going to go ahead and double that up, and now I have a big loop. So then what I'm going to do is kind of pinch this little piece right here at the end and try and make it really small, because that's what I'm going to feed through my hook. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of pinch that off, make it really small. That way I can feed it through my offset hook. In this video I'm using a 2/over offset worm hook, which is what I use on all my Texas rigs. It looks like so. I'm going to go ahead and feed this piece of line through the end of this hook. Once I get that through the hook, I'm going to do a crossover like a simple knot. I'm going to go ahead and cross this over. What I'm going to do is grab that loop. So now I should have a loop here on the end, like so. I'm going to flip my hook through this loop, and that's going to complete my Palomar knot. Once I pull this loop through, you're gonna have what looks like this. I like to get my line wet as I tie it down. That way I know that it stays tight and it's wet. So I'm going to go ahead and wet this, and I'm going to cinch my knot down so you can kind of see that knot coming into action now. I'm going to kind of push it up towards the top of the hook. So now I've got that nice and tight. This is one of the best and tightest knots that you can tie. Now I have my tag line. I'm going to just go ahead and clip that off. I'm going to do what most people probably do, and you shouldn't, is clip it off with my teeth. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this line. Alright, now I've kind of got that clipped off. I usually clip it off a little bit more than that, but for the sake of the video I'm not going to. Now I'm going to add my Zoom 6-inch watermelon chartreuse lizard to my Texas rig, and this will show you how to Texas rig a lizard. I'm going to put the tip of my hook through its nose, just on the very tip, and then I'm going to push it out on the side of my lizard. Once I push it out, I'm going to push my lizard all the way up to the top of my offset hook. Once I get that lizard there, I'm going to flip my hook underneath the body, bury my hook into the body of the lizard, and keep it kind of buried. That way if you get caught up in anything or you get caught up in any weeds, nothing will catch your line and you won't break off. This tag line right here, I usually cut that a little bit shorter but didn't for the sake of this video. But now I'm going to pull my sinker in, and now you've got a Texas rigged lizard. And that's how you tie a Palomar knot on an offset hook and rig a Texas rig.